Time for Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. Rams basketball on WMIX and the Section 618 app is powered by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville. Mount Vernon Rams basketball is also presented in part by Wren Lake College, Country Financial Agent Josh Finley, Mays & Sons Plumbing, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Munkin Toyota, Landers Collision Centers, Bean Insurance, People's National Bank, State Farm Agent Tony Welt, SSM Health, Culver's of Mount Vernon, Hennigan and McGovern, Huey and Newell Funeral Homes, Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC, and the Hall Insurance Group. We take you to the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth for the Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Mount Vernon Rams basketball starts now.
The Rams hope the winning streak will continue to 3 games tonight here on the road at Waterloo. Good evening, I'm Chris Hugo. Hank Evans alongside as the Rams battle the Bulldogs. Non-conference action on this Saturday night. And Hank, for the Rams, obviously a big win last night over Carbondale at home on Hall of Fame night. They get the win against the Terriers, now have to rebound to play a non-conference game against a Waterloo team struggling coming in.
Yeah, and there's certainly not many people here tonight, not much atmosphere in the building, so Mount Vernon will have to create their own energy against a Waterloo team that's quite frankly struggled all year long as they're 4-10, as you said, 0-5 in the Mississippi Valley.
We'll talk plenty more about that on this Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. We're on 94.1 FM as always, and we're streaming video tonight on the Section618.com app, or you can also watch on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll talk more about the 11-5 Mount Vernon Rams, who are perfect in South 7 play. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Whether you're hunting on an ATV, competing in motocross, or just hanging out with friends hitting the trails in a side-by-side, we have your off-road memories right here waiting for you at Holzhauer's in Nashville, Illinois. It's time to get out there and realize your adventure with Yamaha. In the woods, on the track or trails. Enter your victory lane from Holzhauer Pro Motorsports in Nashville, Illinois.
ATVs are recommended only for use by those age 16 years and older. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. See your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. ATVs can be hazardous to operate.
Let's go! Woo! We can win this one! Go team! Yes! Go team! Woo! Defense! Defense! Woo!
Dude, whose mom is that?
No idea. Not mine.
Not mine.
Definitely not mine.
Go team! Let's go! Woo!
The Walgreens Distribution Center is proud to support our area high school teams. Walgreens Distribution Center is looking for motivated individuals to join the leadership team. Apply. Jobs.walgreens.com.
Back to Mount Vernon Rams basketball, powered by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports.
94.1 FM. We're live on the Section618.com app. Chris Hugo, Hank Evans alongside Henry for the Rams. Big win last night against Carbondale. They come in tonight. You mentioned the lack of a crowd, lack of energy to this one. And for the Rams, obviously, to get to win number 12 on the year, they're going to have to get past that. But it's against a Waterloo team that's struggling. 0-5 in the Valley, 4-10 overall, and really not a lot of depth.
Yeah, they're only going to go about 6 deep, and you know they do have a really good post player, Alex Stell, who really rose up the AAU circuit over the summer. Now, the guard play has been a little suspect for Waterloo, so we'll see if Mount Vernon wants to get out and pressure these Waterloo guards, which I suspect they will.
We'll have your Munkin Toyota keys to the game coming up in just a bit here on this Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. In fact, we'll take another break. We'll come back. We'll get you those keys to tonight's game on how the Rams can get a win here on the road tonight in Waterloo against the Bulldogs. We'll be back in a bit. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Listen up, Ram Nation. Winning is in your blood, whether on the court, field, or in the classroom. You never settle for less than the best. When it comes to taking your game to the next level, consider Wren Lake College. With over 100 programs, NJCAA sanctioned athletics, affordable tuition, and small class sizes, you know you will be getting a win with high-quality education. Whether you want to build skills and join the workforce or go to a 4-year college at a fraction of the price, RLC is the obvious choice to accomplish your goals. Visit rlc.edu. Wren Lake College. Your journey starts here.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois offers urgent care visits for acute strains and sprains, joint pain, sports injuries, and even possible fractures. Walk in anytime, 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. You don't need an appointment, and you can be seen and get the treatment you need on the same day. Let their highly trained physician assistants and nurse practitioners provide the care you deserve. Give them a call at 618-242-3778 or visit their website, orthocentersi.com.
One more reason Culver's could have only started in Wisconsin?
Hi, welcome to Culver's.
Just take it from our team member, Sarah.
When you order a Culver's Butterburger, you're never just a customer. You're a guest in our home. See, where we come from, people do right by each other. It's why we cook each Butterburger to order just for you, right down to getting the perfect sear on the beef. It's delicious. That extra care may be a small town thing, but it's big time important to us.
Culver's at Veterans and 42nd in Mount Vernon.
Welcome to Delicious.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With mobile deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Streaming worldwide on the Section 618 app, this is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
94.1 FM. We're live on the Section618.com app tonight. Mount Vernon Rams and the Waterloo Bulldogs here on the road in Monroe County. I'm Chris Hugo. Hank Evans alongside. Jeff Crow taking care of the camera here in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. Angela French is back at the Mount Vernon studio. Toyota Care, 2 years, 25,000 miles. It's where peace of mind comes standard, and it's available at Munkin Toyota. Log on to MunkinToyotaMountVernon.com. Henry, let's discuss those Munkin Toyota keys to the game.
Well, we alluded to earlier, not much atmosphere in the building tonight. Let's see if Mount Vernon can create their own energy early, especially on the defensive end. Speaking of that, Waterloo's best player, he's 6'9", sophomore Alex Stell. If he catches the ball on the block, he's probably going to score. So let's see if Mount Vernon can pressure these Waterloo guards. Do those two things, Chris, and I believe Mount Vernon should win fairly comfortably.
There you go. That could be what the Rams need tonight to come away with a victory. 11-5 on the year, 1,996 career wins. The program, that is, at Mount Vernon Township High School, looking for 1997 tonight with a chance to get to 2,000 in the Salem tournament. We do have the pairings of the Salem tournament as well. Of course, the Rams open up on Wednesday night. That would be the 18th. Against the Champaign Central Maroons. That's a 6:30 start. The result of that, of course, depending upon the result of the other quarterfinal, win or lose, you get the winner or loser of Madison and Carbondale. So a chance, if Carbondale can knock off Madison, a chance to see the Rams and Carbondale in the semifinal that Friday night, the 20th.
Not ideal.
No.
I mean, it's just something there's just so many tournaments now, it's hard to find teams. But that'll be a Champaign Central team. They're 4-8 on the season. However, they did play pretty well at the Centralia Holiday Tournament, so it won't be an easy game, but certainly you're looking at a Mount Vernon East St. Louis final, possibly.
Possibly, if it gets there. And then,
Yeah.
of course, you talk about the other quarterfinals. East St. Louis and Salem on Thursday night to open it up, and Thornton Fractional North and Effingham at 8 o'clock. And you talk about these tournaments that you've grown up loving. Centralia Holiday Tournament, Salem Invitational Tournament. You just look at them now, and it's almost not depressing. But a little slightly demoralizing. You see some of the teams in them now, and some of the teams you see way too many times already, and then teams from other areas that don't draw. There's a lack of energy and things of that nature, and just wish something could be done.
Yeah, and it's just we've talked a lot about this on Rides Over. It's just some of these tournaments are a little bit watered down nowadays. There's maybe too many of them, and we've seen it with Centralia. They're going to the West Frankfort Midwinter Classic, playing like Cairo, who's not won a game all year, and playing West Frankfort, who's won about 2 or 3. So it's a tricky deal scheduling anymore. So it is what it is.
Certainly is. We'll have the start of this one coming up in about 4 minutes, maybe 5. From Waterloo, things just kind of a slower pace here to get things started here tonight, as the Rams JV did pick up a 44-36 win in a fourth quarter that felt like it lasted the better part of 3 hours. Waterloo, of course, was in the game late and fouled and used all 5 timeouts in the matter of about a minute, and that game just drug, and then took about another 10 minutes to start the 15-minute clock here at Waterloo, so about ready to get underway here any moment now for the Mount Vernon Rams. Keys to the game were presented by Munkin Toyota, MunkinToyota.MountVernon.com. They would like to buy your car, even if you don't buy theirs. They need inventory. Check it out, MunkinToyota.MountVernon.com.
This Waterloo program had quite a bit of success on the baseball field, and then actually had a real nice season in football this year. But basketball, it's just they've been pretty well the bottom of the MVC each year. In fact, they haven't won a regional since 1975, so it's been a minute.
It's been a drought, and of course, you look up at the banners here in the gymnasium. None of them are for basketball. There is a 2011, I believe, Class 3A IHSA baseball third place banner that they fly proudly. Garrett Schlecht, who was a Cubs draftee at the time, they beat Mount Vernon in the Central Sectional Championship. And there was the following year, the Rams were the 1 seed at the Waterloo Regional, and what happened? How did that game end?
You tell me. I think there was a disputed call, maybe a ground rule double.
Ground rule home run.
Oh, my.
Ball bounced over the fence, ruled a home run, and the Rams lost in extra innings as the 1 seed in that regional to these Waterloo Bulldogs. And an administrator who's still here from Jefferson County, even's like, that doesn't look like it was the right call at the time. But you can't go back and fix that, obviously.
And I believe the superintendent over here is from Blueford.
There we go.
Brian Sharon. I believe his dad used to own B&B Hobby Shop. For some of you older gentlemen, probably hung out in there.
Absolutely. He is the superintendent, has risen through the ranks over here at this Waterloo School District. I believe Community Unit District number 5, if memory serves correctly, as we're just filling time at this point to get to the national anthem here at Waterloo High School, home of the Bulldogs. Built about 15, 16 years ago. It's a beautiful campus, still in great shape. Cost about $68 million, and actually less than that, $32 million if I remember right. And just all the facilities they have here, the heated turf, football field, things like that.
It's first class.
It is definitely that and then some. We'll honor America from Waterloo. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
The holiday Toyota-thon is on. Hey, this is Pat Williamson with Munkin Toyota wishing you and your family a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. We're celebrating the new year already with in-stock 2023 Toyota 4Runners. We are sure to have the perfect 4Runner for you. 2023 4Runner TRD Sport, SR5 package, the 23 Toyota 4Runner for Adventure, for Legends, for you. Come see me, Pat Williamson, at Munkin Toyota here in Mount Vernon, Illinois. Also, shop us online at MunkinToyotaMountVernon.com.
Stop searching for your own insurance. You have too much on your plate. Just one call to Hall Insurance, and they'll find the best coverage for your needs. Whether it's home, auto, renters, boat, motorcycle, your business, whatever you need coverage on, they'll do the work for you. Then call you back with a quote, most times in the same day. Call 618-244-7500 or visit HallInsGroup.com. Hall Insurance Group, your independent insurance agency in Mount Vernon. HallInsGroup.com.
Hi, this is Chase Landers with Landers Towing and Collision Centers in Mount Vernon and Salem. At Landers Towing and Collision, we think that building a winning team is essential to providing our customers with the best service possible. Some of the products we have to offer include pre- and post-repair scanning for a clean bill of health, unibody and structural repair measuring, frame measuring and repair, and ADAS calibrations. ADAS is a network of sensors, cameras, modules, and programming that assist in driving and parking functions. Choosing the correct team to repair your vehicle that has evolved alongside this technology is essential for a safe and quality repair. That's why we have spent countless hours providing our technicians with the highest level of training the industry has to offer. ICAR Gold Class Certified Collision Repair Training. We would like to welcome our newest members to the team, the Welch Collision Center family. Now with more locations to serve you, big or small, we tow and fix them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
Follow us on social media at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball.
94.1 FM. We're live on the Section618.com app as well. As we wrap up your Landers Towing and Collision Center's pregame show, call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS as we have the Hall Insurance Group starting lineups to come. Don't waste time. Let Hall Insurance do the shopping for you. Log on to HallInsGroup.com. That's HallInsGroup.com. Go start.
All right, for the Mount Vernon Rams, they are 11-5 on the season. They'll go with a 5'11 junior guard, number 5, Navante Nesbitt. The other guard will be a 6-foot senior, number 15, Colin McClure. The third guard will be a 6'1 senior, 24. Got a new number here the last couple games, 24, Kerry Richardson. Roland Adams will get the start, 6'3 senior. He wears number 3. And rounding out the starting lineup is a 6'4 senior, number 25. It's Wyatt Pilson. Tim Holloway is the head coach at Mount Vernon. He's assisted by Zeke Light and Quinn McClure. And for the Waterloo Bulldogs, they are 4-10 on the season. They'll go with a 5'10 junior guard, number 30, Caleb Yoakum. Another guard will be a 6'4 senior, number 21, Wyatt Fink. And the third guard will be a 5'10 junior, number 13, Eli Schweer. And a 5'10 junior guard, number 11, Isaac Lohman. And in the middle, probably the best player, 14 points a game, 10 rebounds. He's a 6'9 sophomore. He wears number 22, Alex Stell. Alan Seidel is the head coach at Waterloo. He's in his second season.
Starting lineups presented by Hall Insurance Group. Let Hall Insurance Group do the shopping for you. Don't waste time. HallINSGroup.com. That's HallINSGroup.com or call 618-244-7500. As the Bulldogs will be dressed in their home whites tonight, they will have orange numerics and lettering trimmed in black. The Rams in their away blacks with white numerics and lettering trimmed in orange. If you laid money on the orange and black team to win tonight, you're going to do okay. As we're about ready to go, thanks to Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville, #1 volume dealer in Southern Illinois. Log on to holzhauers.com.
Yeah, Alex Stell, only a sophomore. He kind of opened some eyes on the AAU circuit this summer. He's a legit 6'8", 6'9 post player. I think the Mount Vernon game plan will be to pressure these Waterloo guards, try to turn them over as they did that last year very successfully in a 70-41 win. That game was in Mount Vernon.
I don't recall a time the Rams have lost to Waterloo.
Not in basketball.
Not with C.J. Cruiser, not Dane Walter, not anybody since or before. What we'll see here tonight.
Waterloo's kind of in that tough spot. That's one of the smallest schools in 3A, kind of like Heron.
It'll be Wyatt Pilson for the Rams, jumping center against Alex Stell, the sophomores. We'll get underway from the Lou. Tip will be up and controlled by the Bulldogs. Nope, it's actually going to be controlled by the Rams. Stolen away by Waterloo. And Yoakum in the backcourt with the basketball here. 7:52 to go. We're underway. No score yet as the Bulldogs throw it away. Not sure what happened there. And if that starts any indication of what we're going to see tonight, it's going to be a long night for everybody.
Mount Vernon goes man-to-man to start. I think at some point they may do some of that 1-2-2 or 1-3-1 half-court trap.
Bouret into the front court for the Rams. Pass the volleyball line to the wing for McClure. Now, up top is Bouret. Pilson, we have a number change that's throwing me off. And now a jumper from McClure from the free throw line.
You got
Knocks
Richardson.
It down.
Richardson's 24 now.
Yeah. Why? Different number every night as Carey will steal the basketball in the inbound. And with 7:23 left in the first, it's 2-0 Rams.
You see Mount Vernon picking up full court, man-to-man pressure. They're going to try to really pressure these guards.
Link to the floor inbound coming for the Bulldogs here. That is Isaac Lohman. Now throws up the right side here for Yoakum with 7:18 left in the first. 2-0 the score. Rams on top. And congratulations to the Lady Rams, our Josh Finley County Financial Rams of the Week, as Nesbitt goes in for the steal and picks up the foul.
Lady Rams winners of, let's see, they were 5-4. Now they're 13. It'd be 8 in a row.
Last loss, Alton?
Believe so, yeah.
7:14 left, first quarter. Rams 2, Bulldogs nothing. Streaming presented by Red Lake College. Log on to rlc.edu so you can save thousands on your collegiate education. With the basketball here on the near sideline is Schwerers. He'll drive. Off the dribble, throws into the corner, tipped out by Nesbitt. It'll belong to the Bulldogs. A minute, 1 second in, 2-0 Mount Vernon. It is Hall of Fame night, so many Rams fans are in attendance at Shaq 9 tonight as the class of 2023 gives their speeches. They're probably wrapping up dinner right now as we speak. Not many make the trip to Waterloo to begin with.
Kind of watching this Pilson-Stell matchup, it's getting rather physical, and the officials talking to him right now.
And another player got involved, and he was kindly told that his opinion was not important.
I think Pilson got away with a cheap shot.
Corner kick here for the Bulldogs off of the baseline, and now it's Yoakum, now to Lohman on the right wing. Back to Yoakum, far side. 6:52 mark of this first quarter, 2-0 the score. Richardson, the aggressor in the passing lane, trying to get that turnover, but steps out of bounds and will stay with the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I'm watching this post battle here. It's not for the weak of heart down there.
Inbound will come from the far sideline. Lohman into Yoakum at the center circle. 6:46 left, first quarter, still 2-0. Off of the right arc, Schwer trying to throw to Stell. Still gives it right back out to the outside. Lohman with it off of the far wing after a touch by Wyatt Fink. Between the circles here, Lohman. Now to Schwer off of the right side. Back to the top for Stell. He's out of the paint now. Throwing to the left wing here for
They're going at it down there, man, him and Pilson.
They certainly are. It's going to might get a little bit more physical for the night's over with.
Well, Stell's a big, strong dude.
Yes, he is. He'll back up his defender. McClure gets a hand in there. Still puts it up. No good. Missed the jumper.
Line
and
him
then
up.
The Rams almost turn it over.
Line him up at tight end.
6:06 left, first quarter, 2-0 score. Rams by 2. We'll get you scoreboard updates throughout the night. Centralia playing Taylorville, among others. They'll be presented by Tony Welch, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. High post for Pilson. 5:55 mark of the first quarter. Roland Adams swinging to Nevante Nesbitt off of the sideline, and McClure up top off a screen. Bounce pass underneath Pilson. High off the glass, no good. He's going to have to be more on target to go up over that taller timber in the paint. Rebound to the Bulldogs into the front court now. 5:40 left in the first. Still 2-0 Rams. Yoakum with the basketball in the right hand. Looking to drive short corner. Instead will kick. That's to Schwer. Now between the circles, Lohman. Now to the left side for Fink. Fink dribble drives. Had it picked by Richardson. Recovered by Adams. McClure in the back court with it. Into the offensive end for Colin McClure. 5:20 left in the first quarter. 2-0 Rams. Here's Bouret to the basket. Against the taller defender. No good. Couldn't get it up and over. Stell and the Rams and Bulldogs both struggling to start. Nice play to the basket there, however, by Yoakum as he was able to back up the defender off dribble. Stopped about mid-post to throw it up and got the bucket. We're tied at 2.
And went with the left hand.
3 on the way from... Nailed it. 3 for Nevante, and it's 5-2 Rams on the Mason Sons Plumbing three-pointer. Normally not a three-point shooter.
I think if he works on that part of his game this summer, he will certainly be darn near unstoppable next year.
4:30 left, opening quarter, driven by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville. Number 1 volume dealer in Southern Illinois. Explore a multitude of vehicles at holzhauers.com. Right side now between the circles, as that is going to be an illegal screen or something underneath. Won't matter as Lohman originally had the basketball. We'll see some Mount Vernon subs into the game.
It's going to be King and Morrison checking in.
Foul will be on.
I believe it's on Alex Stell.
It is on Alex Stell. But I thought I heard another whistle after that, thinking maybe something happened, but I think they're getting him out.
As they got another big guy checking in, 6'7", junior Rodrigo Lopez Tercero checks in for Stell.
5-2 Rams with the basketball now between, actually that was McClure throwing to the left side for Roland Adams. Back to Collin up top. He'll hand off to Adams at the circle. Drives right wing, kicks to Morrison. The lefty will drive to the free throw line. Between the leg dribble, back it up, and we'll have R.J. King, same thing as Mr. Stell.
I think what they're trying to nip some of this stuff down in the paint.
That ended up actually as a 3-second call. My apologies. Had one of those in a girls' game we did on another station earlier. 4:02 left, first quarter, 5-2 score. Deep in the backcourt, Bulldogs still cross with Lohman. Excuse me, that's Yoakum looking for Lohman. And stolen away, Jacob Morrison going into the offensive end now up the left side. Bounce pass corner here. Getting it right back. Morrison from Adams, and we will have a jump ball forced by the Bulldogs. This game will not be for the faint at heart.
We've seen Mount Vernon go that half-court trap on the defensive end, and Waterloo looks like they may really struggle against that.
McClure on the inbound, left baseline here. Looking for a 3. It's no good by Morrison, left arc. Rebound out of the reach of King. So Bulldogs have the basketball, down 3. It's 5-2, 3:36 left, and a very unpleasing first quarter, at least to the eye. Rams will force a steal. Roland Adams and Colin McClure in tandem. And now up the front court will go Navante, leaving it left side, then a travel by the Rams.
Well, it's kind of the start we were worried about a little bit. Waterloo already with 5 turnovers. That's his 3rd turnover on Mount Vernon. There's not much to talk about.
That's awful.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really all there is to it right now. the rhythm, I mean, is awful. It's no energy. I mean, it's tough to create your own excitement, especially in your own mind, and that's what both of these teams are having to do here is we have a timeout called by Waterloo, sponsored by SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital, advanced care close to home. And right now, I think both of these coaches probably tearing into their teams and just trying to get something, to get some sort of enthusiasm, some sort of energy going.
I think Mount Vernon, they're going to go this half-court trap here probably right now, and they're going to try to get some steals and get out in transition and want to speed this game up.
So 3:22 left, first quarter, 5-2. Rams on top of the Bulldogs. They'll have a link to the floor inbound coming out of the SSM Health timeout. See what they can come up with here. Maybe some inspiration out of the timeout huddle. Stuck in the backcourt. Rams, of course, picking up a little bit of pressure. And now up to the right side for I can't pronounce his last name. Schwerer. My apologies.
Be the first foul on R.J. King, second team foul on Mount Vernon.
Out of a box set inbound for the Bulldogs off of the baseline. 3:09 left in the first. 5-2 score. Schwer to the back door. Good play for Fink and one, and a chance to tie at the free throw line for Wyatt Fink.
That's just a defensive breakdown there. That can't happen.
Contact Josh Finley at Country Financial. Talk about how he can help ensure the future you're dreaming of. Sponsor of our Ram of the Week award. The winner this week, of course, the Mount Vernon Lady Rams, who won the Benton Christmas tournament. Full line change here for the Rams, as we'll see Marlon Price, Kerry Richardson's back into the game. R.J. King, Cole Timmons, and Quentin Millsap. Maybe some inspiration will come from the change.
Marlon Price has been a spark plug for Mount Vernon in the last couple weeks.
Free throw, good. We're tied at 5. 3:09 left in the first. 5 all. Into the front court at Quentin Millsap. And they award the points to Mount Vernon. They'll take them. Scoreboard issues seem to be plaguing us right now. Kerry Richardson off a drive, runs into a defender. They call the travel. Ran into a bigger build. Rodrigo Lopez Tessero. And now off of the turnover, it will be Bulldog basketball with 2:53 left in the first. It's 5-5, right?
Yes.
2:46 left in the first. Up the right side, Schwer. Back to Lohman at the center circle. Now to Schwer on the right side. Off of the arc. Gets a screen. Looks for the ball. Throws to Fink. Thought about the 3. Now we'll step into an 18-footer. It's long. Rebound will go to Kerry Richardson. Just what the Rams need. In transition, Millsap into the offensive end. Runner inside the free throw line. Good. Now it's 7-5 Rams. Signs of life from somebody. That time it Quentin Millsap and the crew on the floor. 2:16 left, opening quarter. We'll look for a Tony Wilt State Farm scoreboard in a moment. Tony Wilt, your good neighbor State Farm agent. Find him around town or in that famous white State Farm Jeep. It's up to us to create the excitement. Caleb Yoakum with the basketball. Between the leg dribble. Nice crossover move on Richardson. Goes to the right side. Lohman. Now look to feed the post here for Fink. Fink turning around. Almost stripped away. Traveled the basketball. No call. He'll tie it up at 7.
Thought I saw a shuffle the feet there.
Oh, it did. Now with 1:50 left in the first, Rams will go into the front court as they cross the timeline. Marlon Price off of the right sideline. Looking around. Throw into the left wing. If you've been hurt on the job, call Hannigan and McGovern at 618-241-9251. Experience you can count on, a reputation you can trust. Nice lob from the wing into RJ, and King is able to get the lead, 9-7.
Rams need to get King playing the way he was before Christmas.
So the 1:25 left in the first. This one is topsy-turvy back and forth. A little closer than I think anybody anticipated. Lopez Tercero threw it across the timeline. Found Yoakum. He'll drive. Off of the elbow. Backs it up top of the key. Now crosses over. Spin dribble. Pulls up inside the free throw line. Jumper's good. Tied at 9. The problem is you've let Waterloo think that they can play with you, and right now it's a 9-all ball game. You look at their resume of wins. It's now Millsap looking back door. They call the travel first. You're talking about a team out of Kentucky. I think Nelson County, Kentucky, out of Bardstown. They beat Piasaw Southwestern. They beat crosstown rival
Jabot.
Thank you. I'm struggling to think of the Jabot part. Obviously, the Waterloo came easily. And then they beat one other team.
Perryville St. Vincent,
Oh,
whoever that juggernaut is.
So that's not. If you're familiar with SEMO ball. As Waterloo plays too quickly in transition, and now they throw it away over the baseline. So it'll be a turnover here on the Bulldogs. It'll be Ram basketball, tied at 9, 54.7 seconds left.
For what it's worth, they played a pretty good Highland team tough last night, only losing by 6.
Any team on any night can beat anybody.
Yeah.
Left wing, Nesbitt with the basketball, now moving to the top, trying to curl around the Fink, the defender. Throws to the free throw line, Pilson. Pilson in the game without having to deal with Stell at the moment. Up top, McClure with 32 seconds. To the right sideline for Roland Adams, who will hand off to Marlon Price, who's earning some PT. Up top, Bourret. Nesbitt will back it up with the left hand. Backs to the center circle on the Bulldog eye. There's a Bulldog head on the floor. He was literally standing on the eyeball. That's what Bulldog eye means. It's still Nesbitt with it. You've not missed anything. Now left of the circle with 10 seconds. Makes his move with 9, with 8, with 7 off the block. Oh, Kai Dyer knocks it down. He has 7 in the quarter. It's 11-9 Rams. And from three-quarter court, the 3 will fall short from Fink. After 1, it is the Mount Vernon Rams 11, Waterloo Bulldogs 9. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Whether you're hunting on an ATV, competing in motocross, or just hanging out with friends hitting the trails in a side-by-side, we have your off-road memories right here waiting for you at Holzhauer's in Nashville, Illinois. It's time to get out there and realize your adventure with Yamaha. In the woods, on the track or trails. Enter your victory lane from Holzhauer Pro Motorsports in Nashville, Illinois.
ATVs are recommended only for use by those age 16 years and older. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. See your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. ATVs can be hazardous to operate.
Let's go! Woo! We can win this one! Go team! Yes! Go team! Woo! Defense! Woo!
Dude, whose mom is that?
No idea.
Not mine. Not mine.
Definitely not mine. Go team! Let's go! Woo!
The Walgreens Distribution Center is proud to support our area high school teams. Walgreens Distribution Center is looking for motivated individuals to join the leadership team. Apply. Jobs.walgreens.com.
Back to the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX.
We'll put a fresh 8 on the clock and start over and hope for better results for both teams. Waterloo Bulldogs have made it a game here on their home floor as the Rams lead 11-9. Waterloo starts with the basketball here in the second. It's Yoakum across the timeline, throwing to the right arc for Eli Schwer. Left for Fink. You'll notice Stell's back into the game. Yoakum wants a 3 for the lead. It's no good. Still the rebound, puts it back up. No good. Missed a bunny. Rebound is out of bounds off of the Bulldogs because it hit the iron, then bounced over the floor. You did see, if you're watching online, you did see Price go after it, but it was already out of bounds. 7:37 left in the first half. We'll have your Walgreens Distribution Center halftime show coming up at the break. Price off to the right wing, looking for McClure up top. 3 on the way. Good. That's what the Rams need. That's what we all need. Some action. Amazing Sons Plumbing three-pointer makes it 14-9.
Rams going to go 1-3-1 trap here, half court.
Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports, the official voice of the Rams. Off of a steal to be Adams, struggling to get possession. Maintains now as he's able to pick it up on the dribble. Gets the right block layup, and this is a 5-0 run for the Rams, 16-9.
Going to trap the wings and the corners.
Maybe let the defense create some energy. Nice no-look bounce pass Yoakum to Schwer. Down in the corner here for Fink. Fink looks into the paint. Has to skip a pass back to the outside. And now Rodrigo for a 3. It's good from the corner. Rodrigo Lopez Tercero. Mays and Sons Plumbing three-pointer from the big man. 16-12, and we have a game.
6'7" guy coming in, draining 20-footers.
Off of the sideline, 3 on the way is no good by Nesbitt. Rebound to Stell, almost stolen by Price. It'll be Schwer into the front court here off of the timeline. 6:27 left in the first half. It's 16-12. Rams on top. Yoakum off of the arc. Right-hand dribble trying to come back around. Stolen away by Nesbitt. Easy layup, but missed it. Missed it off of the steal. And now the rebound to the Bulldogs. Everybody was still on the back end on the defensive side. And now a bounce pass, a lazy bounce pass stolen by Marlon Price. He'll go up left. One-on-one, cross dribble, layup no. And free throws coming from Marlon Price, and that's back-to-back easy layups missed by the Rams.
Already 9 turnovers in the game for Waterloo. Mount Vernon needs to cash in on some of these layups.
Top of the hour, this is WMIX FM, Mount Vernon and all of Southern Illinois. A free service from Withers Broadcasting. 6:02 remains in the first half from Waterloo. 16-12 score. Rams by 4, about to be 5 as Marlon Price makes the first free throw. He will, of course, have another, don't you worry. Orthopedic Urgent Care now open. No appointment necessary. Walk in daily from 8 until 4. Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth is our location tonight here in the corner of Waterloo's gym. Second free throw missed. It was off the back of the iron. Still the rebound for the Bulldogs. They're in their home whites, orange and black trim. Rams in their away blacks with orange and white trim. Schwer with the basketball off of the arc. Throw into the far sideline. It'll be Yoakum. Can't do much with it. He's stuck off a double team. Finds a bounce pass, and we'll have a timeout to save the possession by the Bulldogs. Sponsored by SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital. Advanced care close to home. 5:46 left. We're in the second quarter from Monroe County. 17-12 is the Ram lead.
And Mount Vernon up 5. They're turning over Waterloo is what they're wanting to do. They're just missed a couple bunnies down there. They probably ought to be up about 9 or 10 by now. But Coach Allen Seidel saved his team. Another turnover right there. He was Waterloo players trapped in the corner.
.546 left, second quarter from Waterloo. Rams and Bulldogs with the Rams up 5 here on Hall of Fame night. Not Hall of Fame night here. That was last night at Shagnon, but the inductions and everything going on right now at Shagnon Gymnasium explains part of the light crowd on hand from the King City. Step back three on the way for Fink is going to be short. Rolls off the back of the iron now for Roland Adams, who leaves it for Nesbitt. Bouret into the front court, splitting the defense, and throws up a runner inside the free throw line. It's no good. Bulldogs the other way. The Rams a little cold from the floor. Good Euro step to the right side. Missed it out of bounds. Layup, that was. I thought it was going to be Ram basketball. Instead, they give it back to the Bulldogs, saying a Ram must have touched it on a rebound try. Tipped it out. Left of the bucket on the inbound. They have Stell in the middle of the paint, and he will get it in the post. Throw into the outside. 3 on the way. This time is no good from the big man, Lopez Tercero. Rebound, Mount Vernon. Now it's Marlon Price's turn. Throws to the outside. Roland Adams. 3 is on the way. It's long off the back of the iron. Rebound tipped by Pilson. The little volleyball tip to the outside for Nesbitt. See what the Rams can do here on this possession. A lob to McClure on the left wing. Back to the right wing for Nesbitt. As Roland Adams coming around to the top. Now gets past one big man. Launches it over the other. It's no good. Got his own rebound. Then his shot's blocked. Signs of life, signs of brilliance, and then flashes of a dominant man in the post. Swatted that away. And the offensive end now for the Bulldogs, Lopez Tercero. Throws underneath. Yoakum for a weird layup. No good. Rebound. Tip, tip, tip. It's going to be Nesbitt to come out of the traffic with it into the front court. Nice stop into the paint. Goes backdoor to Adams. Posts up and gets it. There we go. That's what the Rams need. It's 19-12 now. Lead is 7. Maybe they can start to pull away a little bit. Not really chip away, but add more to this advantage as Fink thought about stepping into a 3. Now Lopez Tercero on the outside in the corner. Finds Yoakum underneath. Looking to go backdoor. Travel with the basketball. It'll be a turnover on Waterloo.
That's turnover number 10 by the Bulldogs.
With an affordable close-to-home education in JCAA-sanctioned sports and over 25 different clubs, Rim Lake College offers everything you could want and then some. Visit rlc.edu. Your journey starts here as they sponsor our video streaming. Here tonight from Waterloo, 19-12 the score. Off of the high post, it will be Pilson. To the top went McClure, give it right back to Wyatt up top. Now looking for the 3 is Roland Adams off the pass on the left sideline. We'll have a foul on the rebound. It'll be on Nesbitt, and I believe that to be his second foul.
It is, indeed.
So we'll have subs into the game as Millsap will check in, Nesbitt will check out. Devontae has 7 of the 19 points, but he's not been able to get a lot accomplished here in the second quarter with 3:57 left. Halftime show will be sponsored by Walgreens Distribution Center in Mount Vernon. Tercero with it. Throws inside, stolen away. Good tip there by, actually I think that hit Pilson's back. Richardson picked it up now to Quinton. Millsap into the front court, leaving for Adams. Wide open 3 on the way. Good. Roland knocks it down. Amazing Sons Plumbing three-pointer. Lead now 10. All 7 points for Roland Adams are in the second quarter.
And Mount Vernon staying this 1-3-1 trap. It's giving Waterloo all sorts of problems.
Wyatt Fink with the basketball, looking to the right side, finds Yoakum. As Lopez Tercero in the corner, that's where they go. Now they look for Yoakum at the center circle. 3:13 remains in the second quarter. All the action driven by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports. We're buying a vehicle is simple, easy, and fun in Nashville. Deep three on the way for Yoakum. Maybe that was just a backdoor pass. I'm not sure. I don't think it was on a back cut, but either way, it's Bulldog basketball. We'll have an interception at half court, picked up by Millsap. Tipped by Price. Kerry Richardson wide open. That wasn't Price, that was Richardson. The number's throwing me off. Traditionally wears number 1.
Yeah.
In the past 3 days, we've seen 1, 21, and 24.
Yeah, they like to keep us on our toes, I think.
Because I saw the 4 in a black uniform. I'm thinking, oh, Marlon Price from football. Yeah. Numbers stick with me.
And speaking of that interception there on that turnover, that looked like a couple of them defensive backs from the football team.
2:50 left, first half, 22-12. Rams by 10, but the Bulldogs with the basketball. Fink into the front court, Loma. Now to Lopez Tercero. Stell will swing it into the corner for a new Bulldog into the game, Stafford. That's a little bit easier to remember. Backdoor play, and Loman missed it. Tried to get fancy and tip it off of the lob. He's not R.J. Kukuski.
No.
Millsap with it up top. Left-hand dribble, throws to Timmons off of the left sideline. No look to Roland Adams. Now up top to Millsap with 2:19 left in the half. Bounce pass underneath R.J. against Still. Goes up, shot was blocked. Still the rebound. It's what you need your big man to do. Still to get the block and the rebound. Up ahead, Fink takes an extra step to the bucket and is fouled as a result. He'll get 2 at the line.
Whew. Stell is a legit, I mean, maybe not 6'9", but he's all 6'8".
Contact Josh Finley at Country Financial to help protect what matters most. Your lucky local Country Financial agent in Mount Vernon sponsors our Ram of the Week award. This week's winners, Lady Rams basketball. It's the first free throw from Fink. No good. I thought he traveled, but he got a foul anyway. And as they say, ball don't lie, as he misses the first free throw. Missed them both. Rebound, Nesbitt into the front court. He will go. Has a wide open Richardson. Carey not taking it. Dribbles in. Gets a little bit closer. Tries to go up and over. The defender was fouled. Didn't catch the contact. And now Fink the other way for the Bulldogs. Trying to split the defenders. Looking for some help. Finds Lohman. Ball fake one way. Goes the opposite to Fink. Stafford off of the wing. Minute 44 left in the first half. 22-12. Rams on top. They double-team Lopez Tercero, who lost it into the paint to Lohman. And now they'll call the Rams for a foul.
That'll be the second foul on R.J. King.
And now we'll see Morrison and Millsap check back in for the Rams. Try to keep things out of foul trouble here.
It'd be Nesbitt and King, both with 2 fouls.
So Pilson will check in for R.J. too. Millsap will check in for Nesbitt. So here's your lineup. Timmons, Pilson, Price, Morrison, and Millsap for the Rams. Lohman on the inbound to Stafford on the right wing. Now to Fink. Back into the corner, Lohman. Thought about the 3, pulled it back, skips a pass to Stafford. They swing it to Rodrigo. Lopez Tercero. Volleyball line 3 is going to be short here for the Bulldogs. Taken by Fink, I believe. Rebound, Cole Timmons chased it down. Good hustle for Cole. Rams still lead 22-12 with a minute 19 left in the second quarter. It's Morrison between the circles, throwing left of it now to Timmons. Back to the right side, Price. Now off of the arc, Millsap.
It's going to be hard to score with this lineup on the floor.
Right of the circle now to Morrison. Now Millsap off of the wing, throwing to the top. Timmons right of the circle for Price. Both bigs in the game for the Bulldogs. They're making a difference. Up top, it's going to be Timmons. (22-12). At the circle, Quentin Millsap with the basketball. Rams want the last shot.
They are holding for one. Can't say I blame them. In a little bit of foul trouble.
Nothing really doing. Parallel passing.
They'll run their play with about 8 or 9 seconds probably.
Millsap with it with 10, now with 9. 8 makes a move, top of the key. Pulls up for a 3. Yes! Mason Sons Plumbing three-pointer. No, yes. 25-12 Rams. Waterloo from three-quarters court, just off to the right. So no good at the buzzer. We've hit halftime in Waterloo. It's 25-12 Rams. We'll come back at the Walgreens Distribution Center halftime show. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
At Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC in Mount Vernon, Illinois, we are driven to offer you the best car buying experience, the best service, and always the best price. I'm Jeff Schmidt. Come and drive our great selection of the GMC SUV line. Qualified buyers can receive up to $750 cash allowance on select 22 Acadia models and up to $1,500 total cash allowance on select 22 GMC Terrains. Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC in Mount Vernon, Illinois. Shop the lot or online at schmidtchevrolet.com.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois offers urgent care visits for acute strains and sprains, joint pain, sports injuries, and even possible fractures. Walk in anytime, 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. You don't need an appointment, and you can be seen and get the treatment you need on the same day. Let their highly trained physician assistants and nurse practitioners provide the care you deserve. Give them a call at 618-242-3778 or visit their website, orthocentersi.com.
Ram fans, listen up. We know you like winning because it's what you do. Here is your chance to get a big win with your next step in education. Ren Lake College has over 100 programs, NJCAA sanctioned athletics, affordable tuition, and small class sizes. You know you'll be taking home the dub when you enroll in this high-quality educational experience. Apply the skills you learn in the workforce or continue to a four-year college at a fraction of the price. Because at Ren Lake College, your journey starts here. Visit us online at rlc.edu today.
Chris with Bean Insurance Agency. We've been serving the listening area for over 20 years. Our office has a combined experience of over 75 years of insurance knowledge. We have multiple companies to choose from, so you get a great rate, and we strive to provide the best customer service around. This combination has won Bean Insurance Agency multiple awards over the last 20 years. Call today and find out for yourself at 618-242-6017 or stop by 1310 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Walgreens Distribution Center halftime show starts now.
94.1 FM, or we're live on the Section618.com app tonight. 25-12 the score here in Waterloo as the Rams lead the Bulldogs on the road tonight. It's not pretty, but they're up 13 at the half, Henry.
And certainly a slow start, as we worried might happen, is 11-9 after a quarter of play. The Mount Vernon goes that half-court trap, 1-3-1, sped up the Waterloo Bulldogs and harassed them into 1 of 11 shooting in the second quarter, along with 6 turnovers, all in the second quarter. So Mount Vernon's got the game sped up, and they're out to a 13-point halftime lead.
And they've been able to find shots to overcome the height disadvantage in the paint, too.
Yeah, Stell, I mean, he's been held scoreless, but he's certainly a factor on the defensive end. He's probably got 3 or 4 block shots already in the first half. So, you know, Mount Vernon is going to keep trying to turn over Waterloo, get out in transition. They should be able to put this game away in the second half.
We'll take a quick break on your Walgreens Distribution Center halftime show. When we come back, we'll have scoring and stats of this one. At the half, Mount Vernon Rams 25, Waterloo Bulldogs 12. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Hi, I'm Marty Mills with Huey and Newell Funeral Homes of Mount Vernon and Waltonville. For many years now, we've walked alongside families in this community through some of your hardest times. We're honored and humbled to be your friend and neighbor and consider it a privilege to be asked to take care of your family's needs. I'm personally thankful to be part of this community for several generations and the rich heritage we share. We're here for you 24 hours a day, 365 days out of the year. Huey and Newell Funeral Homes, offering care, compassion, and healing now and many years to come.
You need insurance to help protect things that mean a lot to you? You need coverage that's affordable because we all have a budget? At Country Financial, we get it. For close to 100 years, we've offered insurance and financial services to help protect what's most important to you and to help prepare for your future. Best of all, I'm here to get to know you and find solutions for your budget. In other words, we've got your back. I'm Josh Finley, your local Country Financial representative. Call me at 618-242-4024.
The holiday Toyota-thon is on. Hey, this is Pat Williamson with Munkin Toyota in Mount Vernon, Illinois, wishing you and your family a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Our inventory is growing, and we have a 2022 Toyota Tundra SR5 that was born for adventure but made for memories. The SR5 package is full of features, including blind spot monitor, front and rear parking assist with automatic braking, Come see me, Pat Williamson, and let's talk about a $500 dealer adjustment plus other possible savings at Munkin Toyota in Mount Vernon, Illinois, or visit us online at munkintoyotamountvernon.com.
Hey, Ram Nation, let's talk about winning. It's what you do. Whether on the court, field, or in a classroom, you never settle for less than your best. To get a big win in your next step of education, consider Renlake College. With over 100 programs in NJCAA sanctioned athletics, affordable tuition, and small class sizes, you know you'll be getting a win with high-quality education. You could join the workforce with the skills you'll learn with a certificate or degree, or go to a 4-year college at fraction of the price. Visit rlc.edu. Renlake College. Your journey starts here.
Watch the Rams in stunning high definition via the Section 618 app, powered by Renlake College.
94.1 FM, where you can watch us live on the Section618.com app. I'm Chris Hugo. Hank Evans alongside. 25-12 is the Ram lead here at the half. Let's take a look at scoring and stats.
All right, first four, Waterloo. They shot at 4 of 10 from 2-point range, 1 of 8 from 3. That's 5 of 18 shooting in the first half, including 1 of 11 in the second quarter. So they shot at 28% from the field, made 1 out of their 3 free throw attempts. Rebounds were about even, Waterloo 13-12. And turnovers were the difference in this game, as Mount Vernon only turned it over 5 times compared to 12 first-half turnovers for Waterloo. Only 3 players scored for the Bulldogs. It was Rodrigo Lopez-Tercero with 3, Caleb Yoakum with 4, Wyatt Fink with 5, and then Mount Vernon held the 6'9" post player Alex Stell scoreless in the first half. For the Mount Vernon Rams, they were 6 of 14 from 2-point range, 3 of 7 from 3, 9 of 21 from the field, 43%. Only attempted 2 free throws, making 1 of them. Their scoring is a little more spread out. It was Marlon Price with 1, Quentin Millsap with a big 3 at the buzzer, halftime buzzer. He had 5. R.J. King had 2. Colin McClure and Navante Nesbitt had 5 apiece. And Roland Adams leading the way at 7, all in the second quarter for Mount Vernon. Again, it was 11-9 after a quarter of play, and Mount Vernon was able to turn up the defensive intensity, started trapping, and they hit a 3. Millsap hits a 3 at the halftime buzzer. So our halftime score, it is Mount Vernon 25, Waterloo 12.
We'll take a break, come back on your Walgreens Distribution Center halftime show. Get you set for the second half of this one. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
I hear people say that global warming is affecting the storms we have here locally. This is your local State Farm agent, Tony Wild, and my question to them is, does it really matter? In my business, no one ever asks why the storm hit their home. They just want to know, can I rebuild it? If you're not certain if your home can be rebuilt or what's actually covered in your policy, then stop by my office, find me online, or flag down the State Farm Jeep. Don't assume you know how your insurance works. After the storm, it's too late to find out. Call us today. We can help.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois offers urgent care visits for acute strains and sprains, joint pain, sports injuries, and even possible fractures. Walk in anytime, 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. You don't need an appointment, and you can be seen and get the treatment you need on the same day. Let their highly trained physician assistants and nurse practitioners provide the care you deserve. Give them a call at 618-242-3778 or visit their website, orthocentersi.com.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball, powered by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports.
94.1 FM, and we're live on the Section618.com app tonight. 25-12 your score. It's the Rams leading Waterloo here on the road. Hank Evans. I'm Chris Hugo, by the way. Not that matters. Jeff Crow with us in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. Angela French back at the Mount Vernon studio. And Henry, right now, of course, the Rams lead it by a baker's dozen here at the break.
Okay.
They're going to have to normally we'd say they got to keep their foot on the gas, but right now they got to find the gas pedal.
Yeah, and just, they played a lot better there at the end of the first half. So you figure in this next 4 minutes they want to get on about a 10-2 run, something like that, put this game away. Probably going to keep trapping. And if I'm Waterloo, they got to get Alex Stell some post touches. He's held scoreless in the first half.
I think you have to give a lot of credit to the Rams defensively for eliminating any post touches for Alex Stell. And really for them, they have to find a way, as you said, to get the ball to the big man. But they have another big man in the game, and he's capable of shooting from the outside.
Yeah, they're going to have to get on the back side of this 1-3-1. And they did that one time, and then they blew the layup. So We'll see if they made adjustments at the half. But this is a game Mount Vernon should win fairly easily.
Should. And we've seen what happens. I mean, but we've seen the Rams miss a couple of wide open layups. We've seen the Rams squander some opportunities, and this is a Ram team, all intents and purposes, should be up 20.
Yeah, and I'll say this, Stell hasn't scored, but he certainly is a factor on defense as he's blocked probably 4 or 5 shots in the first half and makes those layups a little tougher when you got the 6'9" guy with long arms waiting for you at the basket.
Exactly. Let's see if there's any adjustments here. I'm sure I know there were in one locker room. I know there was in another locker room. Now it's just time to see if these kids can execute as we start the third quarter. Here from Waterloo, all the action tonight is driven by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville. I was trying to get that Centralia score against Taylorville.
67-30, Centralia won. The Benton Rangers went into the Mule Barn, got an overtime win, 50-47 over Fairfield.
Did you see that halftime score? It was 15-13.
Yeah. I think Fairfield jumped out 15-5 after a quarter and did not score the entire second quarter. Ended up losing in overtime.
Scoreboard updates presented by Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent of Mount Vernon. Find him online, TonyWilt.com. Look for that white State Farm Jeep around town. As we start the third quarter here in Waterloo with a McClure 3 try on the way. It's good! Mays & Sons Plumbing three-pointer from the right wing for Colin McClure. He has 6. 28-12, Rams by 16. Almost stole it from Stell in the backcourt. See that 3 times fast.
It's like 1-2-2 pressure, Mount Vernon.
Tercero got to the basket. To me, it looked like he traveled.
Might have, but Waterloo, that's what they've got to do, attack this press. First foul on Pilson.
Well, we'll see what happens here. First free throw on the way for Lopez Tercero is no good. He'll have another. Rams lead is 16. 28-12, 7:34 left here in the third quarter. Second one in routes is good. A little bit of a better look that time, and that makes it 28-13. So far in the quarter, we've traded a 3 for a free throw. Yoakum will check out. For the Rams, they have McClure, Richardson, Nesbitt, Adams, and Pilson on the floor. At the high post for Adams. Step back to the free throw line. Jumper's good. That's a good look for Roland.
It's 9 in a game for Adams.
Roll in is Rolling. 7:18 left in the third. 30-13. Ram lead 17. And maybe this is where they start to create a little bit of distance. They get it across now. Lopez Tercero back into the paint for Schwer. Now kick to the outside. 3 on the way for Fink is no good. Rebound. It's a foot race. Tercero wins it. Throws it off Adams. It ricochets to Schwer. Then hands in onto the ball for McClure. All right. Forced the turnover. I got so excited I didn't know what I was going to say. And then they'll whistle the travel on the Rams out of the corner here. That was Nesbitt with the basketball.
That's a 6th turnover for Mount Vernon. It's like a 1-2-2 full court press here by Mount Vernon.
Sideline inbound here for the Bulldogs into Stafford. Now up to Fink, who finds Schwer. Corner for Lopez Tercero. Off the trap, he finds Still in the paint, dribbles off his foot. It's going to be picked up by Bourret. Nesbitt into the front court. Will they chase him down? Nope, layup good. Finally, a highlight. 32-13 as Nesbitt almost stole it back. And we're going to take a look at that replay again. Just off of the foot, Nesbitt does the rest. Just beats everybody off foot, goes right block layup, and gets the points. It's 32-13. And just like that, the Ram lead is 19.
Jacob Morrison checks in.
32-13 the score. Deep in the backcourt, Stafford off of the inbound. Able to skip one across the timeline. Then they try to tip to Lopez Tercero, who spun without dribbling. And then got the layup. Okay, he has 6. 32-15, short corner pass Pilson trying to go inside over the defender, no good. Rebound will go to Jacob Morrison, who will clear it out to Adams. 32-15 Rams, 6-minute mark of the third quarter. Up top, Morrison with the basketball, dribbling to the wing, throws to Adams. Tries a head fake, not buying. Now throws in the corner for Morrison. He'll have to sidestep a taller defender. Throwing to the top for Bourret with 5:47 left in this third quarter. Still 32-15 Rams. Pull-up jumper from 18 is good. He caught Lopez Tercero napping, and that's a good bucket by Roland.
Double figures for Adams, 11.
Making a case to be one of your Mount Vernon Culver's 3 stars of the game. Try a juicy Butterburger at your Mount Vernon Culver's off of Veterans and 42nd. Schwerer with the basketball now to Fink. Deep left wing, throws to the free throw line, and Stell's going to be fouled there as the Rams thought they had a clean steal, and there was contact with the hand. That's how they got the steal.
Be the second foul on Wyatt Pilson.
If you've been injured, call Hannigan and McGovern at 618-241-9251. Experience you can count on, a reputation you can trust. Inbound to Stell, left wing for Lopez Tercero. Looks back underneath to Stell. He'll go to the basket. Up, missed a bunny. Rebound will be tipped. That'll be a foul on Pilson. He'll get his third.
It's 3 quick fouls on Wyatt Pilson. R.J. King checks back in.
Inbound poked away by King. It'll be off of Mount Vernon as he was able to pick the pocket of Stell. Lucky that call didn't go the other way if you're Waterloo. Of course, maybe the lax attitude was what gave it back to the Bulldogs. Corner Schwer out of a trap. He's able to find Stafford at the free throw line. He'll kick. That was to Schmidt, who's into the game for the Bulldogs. Stafford with it up top, swinging to the right wing. Lopez Tercero into the corner. Schmidt. 4:56 left in the third. All the action tonight driven by Holzhauers. 3 from Stafford out of the corner is going to be a long air ball. Rebound, Jacob Morrison, and now the Rams have the basketball, headed for the front court. Boo-Ray catches him napping, goes to the bucket for the layup, no good. Tip not there from King. Rebound, Stafford, who threw it away, recovered by Lopez Tercero. And Stell was just in the paint napping, and Boo-Ray tried to go backdoor on him. 4:30 left, third quarter. Rams by 19, 34-15 the score. They throw short corner, now give it right back to Stafford. Almost stepped out with it, saved it to Schwer. Now to Stell for a 3. We're going to have a travel in there. 3 went in, by the way, but it doesn't count.
That's turnover number 15 for Waterloo.
Stafford will have a seat. He'll get a glad hand from the coach for his effort. Bulldogs have Lopez Tercero, Stell. We'll see Oswald for the first time tonight. Griffin Stork is in the game.
We got more pushing and shoving down here. I don't know who they're going to get. Maybe Morrison off the ball. They're right in front of the official.
Orthopedic urgent care now open. No appointment necessary. Walk in daily from 8 until 4. We are in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth tonight. .4:14 left in the third. 34-15 the score of this one. The Rams on top of the Bulldogs. Right of the circle. This will be Schwer looking into the corner for Stafford, who checked back into the game. Loses it through the 5-hole, Billy Buckner-like, and now it'll be Ram basketball with 4:02 left in the third. Link to the floor inbound for Colin McClure and the Rams. It'll be Nesbitt into the front court, leaving for Roland Adams. Up top of the key, going to throw over to Price. Now to the right arc, it's Boo-Ray. Toward the bucket, high post, he'll have to back it up. Now throws near the short corner for Marlon Price. 3 on the way in front of the Ram bench for Devontae Nesbitt. It'll go out of bounds. He can't get to the rebound. And another shot the Rams probably didn't want or need. Ends up as a team rebound for the Bulldogs.
Little 1-2-2 pressure here by Mount Vernon.
Stafford across the timeline, intercepted by McClure. Now to Boo-Ray, foot race. Won by Nesbitt, and he will get the layup easily. His defender slipped and fell. Nesbitt picks up 2 more, I think 11. 9, they say, I'm sorry.
9, yeah.
And now Stell trying to go right post, kicks it back to the outside. Lopez Tercero a 3. I don't know how he makes them like that, but he does. Mason Sons Plumbing three-pointer cuts it to 18 with 3:06 left in the third.
That's 9 in the game for Tercero.
Answer for Roland Adams, nope. Rebound McClure will tip, and everybody's going to fall near that paint. Still hits the ground hard. Not so certain he wasn't the aggressor on that one. Now Still gets it right back from Griffin Stork. Looking to the left side for Oswald. Back to the right wing, and they'll throw into the corner for Lopez Tercero for a long three. Air ball missed. Rebound will go to Price. Up ahead now, Nesbitt. Right side, Euro step left, gets the lay-in. Impressive by Bourret.
Yeah.
Ram lead is 20. Now he has 11.
Stell got abused there.
Stell will swing to Oswald on the left side. He'll deposit one up top now to Stell. Right wing. Thought about three. Backdoor lob. I would focus more on getting the pass and setting my feet, as they miss two jumpers on the right block by Griffin Stork. Rams finally get the rebound. Call me crazy.
Yeah, that's 2 layups they've blown.
Price will go baseline, has some clearing, and what's the call going to be? A travel? I don't know. I thought he was dribbling. Let's see that play by Nesbitt a moment ago. Watch him on Stell here. Just went left.
I think Stell
no
thought
contact.
he was going to draw the charge maybe, but.
Wrong guy.
Yeah.
He avoided it like the plague and got the layup. 20-point lead for the Rams if you just tuned in. Minute 55 to go in the third. Chris Hugo, Hank Evans alongside. Angela French back at the Mount Vernon studio. Jeff Crow with us in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. Across the timeline now, Lopez Tercero on the right sideline. They go back to Fink. Stell's on the left wing. Tercero has it. Picked up on double team. Goes short corner for Stafford, who wants to jumper. Hits the iron, no good. Rebound out of the reach of Tercero, and now King got it up ahead Millsap. He'll go bounce pass, tending to lead Timmons to the basket on a back cut, and the Rams will turn it over.
Turnover number 8 for Mount Vernon.
Explore a multitude of vehicles at Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville. See for yourself at holzhauers.com. 38-18, still the Ram lead here, 20. Backcourt, Stafford gets it across. Fink looks to skip a pass to Lopez Tercero, who goes to Yoakum. Back to Lopez Tercero, stolen away, Stell, but he'll recover. He'll throw well to the outside, Fink. Now Stafford wide open for a corner three. Rams hunt it down and unable to get the block, but they are trying for the rebound here. It'll be King to come away with it. Up the right side, minute to go in the third, up 20. Price to the basket against Stell, fouled and won. Marlon Price, ladies and gentlemen.
He's only a sophomore. We're going to be seeing a lot of him next couple years. He's another one that needs to work on that jump shot over the summer.
We better see a lot more of him over the next.
I think he's
Let's see that again.
He's got a nose for the ball. He's just always around the action.
So now to the free throw line for the and one. Lead is 22, 40-18. Would be remiss if we didn't appreciate the hospitality here from Waterloo High School, helping us tonight, getting us whatever we needed to be set up.
Very nice facility over here. I'm pretty impressed.
Free throw rimmed out. Put back by King off the window is good. Turns into a 4-point play. 42-18. The lead 24 for the Rams with 50 seconds left. Now across the timeline is Schmidt. Off a double team. Throws to Stafford up top. Swinging it to Yoakum off of the arc. Now up top. Stafford back to the left side for Yoakum. Up top, Stafford. Now left side. Three on the way. Is going to be in and out. Too much English on it from Yoakum. You can tell by how he shoots. More so from the hip from three-point land. Wide open Millsap out of the corner. Good ball fake. He'll try to drive. Had it stolen, but it'll be recovered up top. Nesbitt. He realizes that the numbers are in the paint. Get out of there, and resets to Millsap with 18 seconds.
Rams a hold for one. Probably run to play about 9 seconds or so.
To Timmons from Bourret. Now to the right wing for Millsap with 7. Little Valpo handoff, kind of. As to the bucket, will go Bourret. Missed it with 1. They will not get a shot off at the buzzer. And we're at the end of 3. It looks a little prettier now. The Mount Vernon Rams 42, Waterloo Bulldogs 18. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports in the Section 618 app.
Whether you're hunting on an ATV, competing in motocross, or just hanging out with friends hitting the trails in a side-by-side, we have your off-road memories right here waiting for you at Holzhauer's in Nashville, Illinois. It's time to get out there and realize your adventure with Yamaha. In the woods, on the track or trails. Enter your victory lane from Holzhauer Pro Motorsports in Nashville, Illinois.
ATVs are recommended only for use by those age 16 years and older. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. See your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. ATVs can be hazardous to operate.
There's only so much time in the day. That's why People's National Bank makes banking easy and convenient with P&B To Go mobile banking. P&B To Go allows you to deposit checks, pay bills, transfer money between accounts, view your statements, turn your debit card off and on, and much more, all on your smartphone. It truly is banking at your fingertips with PNB To Go mobile banking. People's National Bank, member FDIC.
Back to Mount Vernon Rams basketball, powered by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports.
94.1 FM. We're live on the Section618.com app. We head to the fourth quarter. Waterloo with the basketball, trailing 42-18 to your Mount Vernon Rams, driven by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports. They will inbound after they lost it out of bounds. Last touch by the Rams. They find Yoakum throwing back into the corner for the Bulldogs into Stell. Lost it. Went to Lopez Tercero. That was Lohman who had it initially out of the corner, trying to set something up, and we'll have a whistle here as it looked like a foul on the Rams.
And Mount Vernon certainly did what they needed to do in the third quarter, outscoring Waterloo 17-6 to pretty much put this game away.
7:43 left in the game, driven by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville, and it's Stell. Finally,
he's on the board.
They find him with a post-up move, and 42-20. The Ram lead down to 22.
And he's averaging a double-double, 14 points, 10 boards a game. So Mount Vernon did a great job on him.
Timmons looking to the left side for Marlon Price. Got him. Now back to Timmons from Nesbitt. He's on the right arc to Navante up top. McClure, far wing. Skip pass to Navante Nesbitt. He'll try to go backside. Up off the glass. No good. Got his own rebound. Puts it up. He's fouled. He'll go down. But now he'll go to the line to shoot a couple. Contact Josh Finley at Cunny Financial. Talk about how he can help ensure the future you're dreaming of. He's our Ram of the Week sponsor. This week it's the Lady Rams for winning the Benton Rangerette Christmas Classic. Read all about it, section618.com. Hover over features. Click on Ram of the Week to read the latest. First free throw, no good. Lady Rams had 3 on the all-turning team, and their average margin of victory, if I remember right, was 40.
Yeah, they were not challenged. They haven't been challenged in about a month, really. So maybe Monday night, Althoff, does that come to Mount Vernon?
Uh-huh. Second free throw's good. So 1 and 2 that time for Nesbitt. 43-20 Rams on top. That's Nesbitt's 12th point of the game. Lohman going to hang on to it in front of the timeline. Now passes to Fink left side. They have Yoakum left corner. Wide open. Back to Lohman right side. Lopez Tercero will skip a pass to the left wing now for Fink. Stolen away. There's Bouray into the front court. Layup is good. We'll watch that one again in just a moment. 14 points of the day now for Navante Nesbitt. 45-20 the Ram lead with 6:37 left here in the fourth. We'll have your Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC postgame show coming up as the Rams get their hand on that one and tip it out of bounds. So now the Bulldogs will have to reset. We'll watch that one real quick as we have some subs into the game. You can see this steal just poked it away, did all the work himself, got the layup. And now the Rams lead is 25 as a result. Stell to the left side for Lohman. Had it tipped away. He will recover, and then trying to save it was Nesbitt. They're going to say it was an over and back before he did. So the Rams forced the turnover.
Huh.
The fans are trying to say that they went out of bounds off of Nesbitt, but it was not tipped, so therefore it's an over and back before it could have gone out of bounds off of Navante.
Gotcha.
So when it was an over and back, the other result does not exist.
Yes.
Did not happen. Nesbitt off of the arc, off of the inbound, throws back to McClure off of the far sideline. 3 on the way. Collin is a fade. Too much English, it rims out. Price will try to steal the rebound. Will to go out of bounds now off of the Bulldogs. It'll stay Ram basketball.
Price always around the ball.
Out of a box set will come the inbound off of the baseline for Nesbitt. Screen 3, McClure. No. Diesel over there on the bench thought it was going down. And now the Bulldog rebound will turn into a layup here for Caleb Yoakum. He'll pick up 2 more.
I heard a story about him.
45-22. Rams lead is 23, 5:45 left in the fourth. Roland Adams up top. He's had a good night. Now to McClure. Adams wanted the ball. He'll try the 3 contested. No good off the front iron. Pilson was pushed. Officials waves his hands up in the air like whatever. Let him play on with 5:28 left in the fourth. Fink with it. Right hand dribble throws to the outside for Yoakum. He'll be met by Roland Adams with 5:19 remaining in the fourth quarter. The action driven by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports. They're in Nashville on Route 127 North. It's back to Yoakum on the right wing. Now to Stell on the outside. Lopez Tercero wide open. Now Lohman thought about a three, pulls it back. Yoakum wants an 18-footer, a little bit closer that time. No good. Tercero puts it up. No. Second chance point's not a thing on that trip down the floor. Less than 5 to play in the fourth quarter. Marlon Price will dribble through traffic. He's up top, looking to go left side of the paint. Gets to the bucket, blocked out of bounds by Stell. And so far, that's about all Alex Stell has been able to do tonight is block shots.
Boy, he's definitely a factor on the defensive
Yes.
end. You figure he'll fill out a little more the next couple years. He's only a sophomore. He'll be a handful.
Price will check out. Rams have Adams, Richardson, Morrison, Millsap, and King. Quick bounce pass to Carey. He's out of the corner on the inbound. Now to Roland Adams in front of the timeline. Right side to Millsap. 4:39 left in the fourth. 45-22, the Ram lead. No looker for Adams. Nice pass. Leads to a short corner jumper, and the 17-footer from Roland Adams is good.
Got 13 in the game for Roland Adams.
47-22, the lead 25 for the Rams with about half of a quarter to go. 4:20 to be exact. Three on the way out of the corner for Yoakum. It's no good. Rebound out of the reach of Stell to be tipped. R.J. King will come up with it. He'll save it to Richardson. Now Carey's going to come into the front court, go left side, and he's going to be fouled. That'll be a reach on the Bulldogs, and that will be their third.
Rams really been working on that 1-3-1 half-court trap this week, especially this game and then a Salem game. Maybe it's something we'll see next weekend a little bit.
Scoreboard updates are presented by Tony Wiltz, your State Farm agent of Mount Vernon. Look him up online on TonyWilt.com. Look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. Quick bounce pass, back door. Good job by Richardson. Let the defenders clear. Then goes back door to King, who can't finish. Oh, man, had a good look, and the rebound goes to Waterloo.
Got to have that one.
They want to play the full length of this one. Underneath, good move to the basket, Schmidt. They throw to the back door now for Yoakum. Shots blocked by King. So now King picks up a foul. And it's basically going to be trade your foul trouble here for Pilson and King. That's RJ's third.
A local score after three. It's Wayne City leading Waltonville 36-31.
That game over on AM 940 and 96.5 FM on the Showcase. Tony Wilt scoreboard, by the way. It's a free throw for Yoakum, good. He has 3 in the quarter, 7 on the day. 47-23 Rams with 3:48 left in the fourth. And that one will bounce around. Bounce in and out. Rebound Timmons. Up ahead Millsap. He'll come down the middle now, so he'll go far post and kicks. Morrison with the ball. Looking to the lob for the right side for Timmons. Back up top, Morrison now to Cole. Thought about a three, pulled it back, gives to Jacob. Nice head fake there. He'll pop inside. Good jumper. Morrison from about 12 knocks it down. It's 49-23. The Ram lead is 26. 4-0 run would be nice for everybody. Nice play off of the baseline. That shooter was, I think,
15. Stork.
Then Waterloo steals, down 24. Spin by Yoakum in the paint, gets the floater. 49-27 with 3 to go in the fourth. This one's really not in danger.
Nah. I'd say Nesbitt and all in, they're done for the night.
3 on the way for Morrison, no good. Rebound, Stell. Throws up ahead, Yoakum. Up the left side has Stafford. Takes it himself, goes right into the defender. Throws it up, knocks it down. 49-29. Rams going the other way. Kerry Richardson wants a Mason Sons Plumbing 3. Nope. Gets his own rebound, follows it. Third time a charm, yes sir. Good post move there by Kerry Richardson after missing the initial 3. 51-29 Rams with 2:20 left. Off the double team with 2:11, they find Yoakum. Look for the bounce pass. It's stolen away by Kerry Richardson. He'll lead a bounce pass for, they called the travel. He must have taken the steps while initiating the bounce pass.
I believe he did travel, and Mount Vernon will clear their bench out.
See Brogan Holloway, Davion Goodwin, Jake Page, Camden Leskowski, and Blake Brown for Mount Vernon check into the game. Now, Means everybody has now been in the ball game for the Rams. 51-29 lead for Mount Vernon, who will win on the road here tonight, improve to 12-5. 1997 career wins.
And two
Program
huge
wins.
games next weekend.
That's right. Centralia Heron back-to-back.
And on the road, both of them.
Gunnar Schmidt checked into the game a moment ago. There he is. Up top, Stork for the Bulldogs. 51-29 Ram lead with 1:30 left to go. Schmidt out of the corner. I think I mixed him and Stork up a little bit earlier. Lopez Tercero with a three. It's no good. Rebound chased down by the Bulldogs. It'll be Schmidt with it off of the wing, throwing into the corner for a ball fake here. No good on the drive, but a good effort there for a kid not on my roster. And now Schmidt has it back on the outside with 1:07. Bounce pass to Stork. Kicks it to the outside. It'll go over the timeline, and no call. I guess they're just going to let it go out of bounds and not waste everybody's time. 1 minute to play.
I thought it was over and back.
Yeah, it was. 51-29 the score. The inbound will come from Leskowski into the backcourt for Brown. 58 seconds left as Blake Brown crosses the volleyball line near the top of the key, throwing over to the wing for Davion Goodwin. Nice play. Leskowski curls around, gets the layup off the window, and it's 53-29 Rams.
He's
Leskowski.
He's a lot more athletic than his dad was. His dad's from Bluford also.
Stafford across the line, now throwing left wing here. Lopez Tercero into the corner for Schmidt. Schmidt looking near the top to Tercero, and back to Schmidt on the sideline. Less than a half minute to go here in the ball game. Rams are going to improve again, 12-5. Stork off of the right wing against Page. Near the top, Lopez Tercero. Now Schmidt has a chance, but he runs into Davion Goodwin, who blocks the shot. He'll get the rebound and go the other way. Davion with 10 into the front court with 8. Gives it to Laskowski with 7. That's going to be all she wrote. The Rams are going to win it on the road tonight. This one could have been a big trap. It was not, and the Rams win 53-29 over Waterloo. We'll come back with your Schmitz Relay Buick GMC postgame show. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Whether you're hunting on an ATV, competing in motocross, or just hanging out with friends hitting the trails in a side-by-side, we have your off-road memories right here waiting for you at Holzhauer's in Nashville, Illinois. It's time to get out there and realize your adventure with Yamaha. In the woods, on the track or trails. Enter your victory lane from Holzhauer Pro Motorsports in Nashville, Illinois.
ATVs are recommended only for use by those age 16 years and older. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. See your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. ATVs can be hazardous to operate.
Stop searching for your own insurance. You have too much on your plate. Just one call to Hall Insurance, and they'll find the best coverage for your needs. Whether it's home, auto, renters, boat, motorcycle, your business, whatever you need coverage on, they'll do the work for you. Then call you back with a quote, most times in the same day. Call 618-244-7500 or visit hallinsgroup.com. Hall Insurance Group, your independent insurance agency in Mount Vernon. hallinsgroup.com.
Hi, this is Chase Landers with Landers Towing and Collision Centers in Mount Vernon and Salem. At Landers Towing and Collision, we think that building a winning team is essential to providing our customers with the best service possible. Some of the products we have to offer include pre- and post-repair scanning for a clean bill of health, unibody and structural repair measuring, frame measuring and repair, and ADAS calibrations. ADAS is a network of sensors, cameras, modules, and programming that assist in driving and parking functions. Choosing the correct team to repair your vehicle that has evolved alongside this technology is essential for a safe and quality repair. That's why we have spent countless hours providing our technicians with the highest level of training the industry has to offer. ICAR Gold Class Certified Collision Repair Training. We would like to welcome our newest members to the team, the Welch Collision Center family. Now with more locations to serve you, big or small, we tow and fix them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC postgame show starts now.
Back in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth tonight, the Mount Vernon Rams victorious against the Waterloo Bulldogs. 53-29 your final score. I'm Chris Hugo with Hank Evans alongside. Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon, or find them online, schmidtchevrolet.com. As we'll have scoring and stats to come, it's the Rams victorious 53-29 over the Waterloo Bulldogs. 12-5 on the year. Now 1,997 wins all time in school history. They're tearing down fast here in this gym, which means they want us to get the heck out of here. So we'll take a break, come back, scoring and stats. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports in the Section 618 app.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois offers urgent care visits for acute strains and sprains, joint pain, sports injuries, and even possible fractures. Walk in anytime, 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. You don't need an appointment, and you can be seen and get the treatment you need on the same day. Let their highly trained physician assistants and nurse practitioners provide the care you deserve. Give them a call at 618-242-3778 or visit their website, orthocentersi.com.
Ram fans, listen up. We know you like winning because it's what you do. To get a big win in your next step of education, consider Rend Lake College. With over 100 programs, NJCAA sanctioned athletics, affordable tuition, and small class sizes, you know you'll be taking home the dub with this high-quality education. You can join the workforce with the skills you'll learn through a certificate or degree program, or go on to a 4-year college at a fraction of the price. Take control of your future and visit us online at rlc.edu. Rend Lake College. Your journey starts here.
Streaming worldwide on the Section 618 app, this is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Final score in the Lou here on your Schmidtchevrolet Buick GMC postgame. Mount Vernon 53, Waterloo 29. I'm Chris Hugo with Hank Evans alongside. Let's look at the scoring and stats of this one.
All right, first four Waterloos, they fall to 4-11 on the season. They were 10 of 22 shooting from two-point range, only 2 of 16 from three, 12 of 38 from the field, 32%. And they only made 3 out of their 7 free throws. The Mount Vernon Rams out-rebounded Waterloo 29-26, and turnovers were the main difference in this game as Mount Vernon only turned it over 10 times compared to 21 turnovers for Waterloo. Individual scoring for the Waterloo Bulldogs, it was Griffin Stork with 2, Rodrigo Lopez Tercero with 9, Alex Stell was held to 2 points, Wyatt Fink had 5, and leading the way, it was Caleb Yakum with 11. For Mount Vernon, they were 18 of 32 from two-point range, 4 of 15 from 3, 22 of 47 from the field, 47%. And they were 2 of 5 from the free throw line. Scorers, it was Camden Laskowski had 2, Quentin Millsap 5, Marlon Price 3, Jacob Morrison 2, R.J. King had 4, Kerry Richardson 2, Colin McClure had 8, and then in double figures, it was Roland Adams with 13, and leading the way, Navante Nesbitt with 15. Mount Vernon got off to a little bit of a slow start, only led 11-9 after a quarter, went to a 1-3-1 half-court trap for most of the rest of the game, stretched it out 25-12 at the half, and then a big third quarter as they led 42-18, and they win it fairly easily. Final score from Waterloo, it's Mount Vernon 53, Waterloo 29.
We'll take a break, come back, wrap it up with your Mount Vernon Culver's 3 stars of the game and our final thoughts on this one. The Rams now 12-5. They try to make it 13-5 and stay perfect in the South 7 on Friday at Centralia. More on that to come. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
You need insurance to help protect things that mean a lot to you? You need coverage that's affordable because we all have a budget? At Country Financial, we get it. For close to 100 years, we've offered insurance and financial services to help protect what's most important to you and to help prepare for your future. Best of all, I'm here to get to know you and find solutions for your budget. In other words, we've got your back. I'm Josh Finley, your local Country Financial representative. Call me at 618-242-4024.
Culver's could have only started in Wisconsin. Just ask our team member Marcus.
Let's just say you can take the restaurants out of America's Dairyland, but you can't take America's Dairyland out of the restaurants. Like the real Wisconsin cheese on our juicy butter burgers, the farm fresh dairy in our fresh frozen custard, even our crispy golden Wisconsin cheese curds. It may sound cheesy, but we love where we come from at Culver's.
Culver's at Veterans and 42nd in Mount Vernon.
Welcome to Delicious.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Mount Vernon Culver's 3 stars of the game are next.
94.1 FM. We're on the Section 618.com app tonight as well. Hank Evans alongside. I'm Chris Hugo. Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC, superior selection, superior service. Find your perfect ride at 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Henry, who are the 3 stars of the game?
I'm going to go number 3, Quentin Millsap. I thought he's helped spark Mount Vernon in that second quarter when Mount Vernon was able to stretch out the lead, and he hit a shot at the halftime buzzer to extend the Mount Vernon lead to double digits going into halftime. Number 2 be Roland Adams. He's really got a nice mid-range game. He had 13, and then Nesbitt had his normal game, 15 points, and he caused all kinds of havoc on the defensive end, getting steals and transition layups. So Millsap, Adams, Nesbitt be your 3.
Mount Vernon Culver's near the corner or the intersection of Veterans and 42nd Street in Mount Vernon, and of course, sponsors of the 3 stars of the game. Work for the Blue Crew family at Mount Vernon Culver's. Go to culvers.jobs, search for Mount Vernon, and apply today. Final thoughts on this one. It was ugly to start, but the Rams were able to wrap it up and get a win, get home, and work on Centralia Friday night.
Yeah, certainly. If you asked me to predict the score of this game, this is about what I would have thought. So Mount Vernon did what they needed to do. Got a full week of practice before 2 really tough road games next weekend. So there will be adjustments made by both teams, I'm sure, good coaches. So let's see if Mount Vernon will be ready to go Friday night.
Friday night against the Orphans will be on the air after the JV game. That starts at 6. Audio only from C-Town. 94.1 FM in the Section618.com app. I'm Chris Hugo for Hank Evans, for Jeff Crow, for Angela French. We all remind you the final score tonight. The Mount Vernon Rams 53, Waterloo Bulldogs 29. So long from Monroe County.
Mount Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX and the Section